Hey guys, so this is the, I want to say long-awaited, but it's probably not so long-awaited, answers video to my Q&A or video that I posted asking you guys for questions, if there was anything you wanted to know, get to know more about me. So I'm going to be answering the ones that I have today, and hopefully you can get to know me a little better. And just let me know in the comments below if there's any sort of like get to know me tags or anything that you'd like me to do. I know I've done some in the past, but I'm sure my answers have changed a lot. But yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm not gonna name names because I didn't like ask if y'all wanted your names named, but next time I do a Q&A, I'll ask, just because I don't know if I have these people's permission to say their name. So this first person was from Twitter, and it was, what would be your job if you weren't a YouTuber? Homie. Obviously I did not have enough views nor subscribers nor anything like that to have YouTube as my full-time job, although it would be a dream. I do work outside of YouTube, obviously, not to sustain myself exactly, because I do live with my parents, so it's not like I'm paying for rent or like a kid or anything, but just for like gas money and food money, and for me to be able to kind of do what I want to do. My job right now is actually selling kids shoes. I've been doing it since I was a junior in high school, and then I switched to selling food, and then now I'm back to doing it again, but at a different location. So that's my job if I wasn't a YouTuber. I'm a full-time student right now, and selling kids shoes. So a list of questions, and this is from Twitter as well. It's, what has been your favorite video that you've done for your channel so far? Maybe I should have read these before. Favorite video I've done for my channel so far has probably been my vector marketing videos. Although those videos get the absolute most hate, it was a very inspiring moment for me making those videos, because like I've said like probably a dozen times, up until that point my channel was all about just makeup. And there wasn't a lot of substance to it, and I didn't really have a lot of passion behind it, but I was doing it because that's just what everyone else was doing. And then, you know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I had an experience with this company called Vector Marketing, and I decided to make a video on it. And that's when my channel kind of turned, and I started gaining more subscribers because that video gained a lot of attention. If you Google like or if you like type in vector marketing in YouTube, like my video is one of the first ones to pop up. And that was just a big moment for me, because it was my first time getting on camera and actually talking about what I wanted to talk about, which was something else besides makeup, because there's so much more to life than that. And then that's why I decided to change my channel name to Life of Chelsey, because I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. I just knew I wanted to talk about my life and my experiences and things I've gone through, because although those videos get a lot of hate, and although a lot of people disagree with me, it's my experience and it's my video, and you can't take that away from me. No matter how many comments you put saying you had a different experience or a better experience, or you love vector marketing or whatever, I didn't have a great experience, and just kind of being able to put that out there and just be open and honest, and that's my favorite video I've ever made. What is your favorite thing to watch on Netflix? I don't have Netflix, but when I did use it, I don't have my own personal account. I think I'm gonna start using my sister's now. My favorite thing to watch on it was like kids stuff, like Hotel Transylvania and like the SpongeBob movie and Minions and all that kind of stuff, because I hate paying for those movies, because they're not like, they're just kind of like a feel good. It's, I don't know, for me they're not really worth the money to spend to go either see them in theaters or spend at Redbox to get them. So that's what I mainly used to use it for, was just like feel good movies for when I was kind of sick of YouTube and watching the same shit over and over again. So yeah, like kids movies. I'm not into any like Netflix series or anything. There was this one that I was watching called like Lie to Me. I don't think it's a Netflix series, but it was put on there. Was that on Netflix? Yeah, it was called Lie to Me, that my psych teacher told me to watch, and that was pretty good, but I'm not on it anymore. My favorite breakfast food? Boy. Breakfast food is my favorite food. I could eat it all day, every day. I practically do. My favorite breakfast food is eggs. I freaking love eggs, and it sucks because I'm a vegetarian, but I would hope to one day be strong enough to go vegan, but if you're vegan, you can't eat anything from an animal, so I couldn't eat eggs. So it kind of sucked, but I love eggs and pancakes and no meat because I'm vegetarian. But yeah, stuff like that. I freaking love eggs and grits because I'm from the South and I fuck around with grits. I know some of y'all Northerners are like, ew. Like I literally had this person from up north be like, they taste like concrete mix. I'm like, have you ate fucking concrete mix? No, grits are amazing. Eggs, yes. Favorite Disney movie of all time, fucking Little Mermaid. And I know I feel like that's everyone's favorite movie, but there's just something about that movie that it's not like Cinderella. I don't know, like there's just something about it that's so like inspiring, and I love the ocean, and I don't know, I would love to be a mermaid if they were real. And I just love the whole story of Ariel and like losing her voice because I love to sing. Like, I don't know, there's just a lot of like I can relate, and I think it's just a really well put together movie. I like The Little Mermaid 2 with her daughter in it and stuff. So yeah, man, it's good. What video of yours are you most proud of? The one that I answered the first, the vector marketing video, that one I'm the most proud of. What is or are your favorite sports to watch and or play? Listen, y'all. I do not go out of my way to watch any sports. The only one that I actually enjoy watching is hockey, and it's weird because I live in the South and like hockey doesn't tend to be a huge thing down here as it is in places like Canada and stuff. But yeah, I love hockey. I just like it because it's fast paced. I think it's fun. I'm never uncomfortable watching a game like dying of heat or anything because it's nice and like chill in there. So yeah, love me some hockey. Have you been outside the US before? If so, where did you go? I've only been outside of the US once, and it was for a cruise. It was a 3-day cruise to the Bahamas, and although the port is a US port, so it's very, like, there's still some culture there, but it's not, like, authentic, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I went to a completely different country with completely different, like, people spoke English and stuff, you know? But it was still fun, but that's the only time I've been outside of the US, and it was a lot of fun, and it was cool getting to see, like, the different type of culture there, and like kids working and not being in school, like just trying to make some money, seeing the crazy way they drive there. Like honestly, the taxi drivers there were like crazy, and yeah, so next one is, what kind of jobs have you had before? So like I said, I sold kid shoes. I'm doing it now. I've sold food before. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the only jobs, just retail jobs. That's all I've had. I helped my dad out at his business a little bit, but those were the 2 times that I like went somewhere, applied, got a job, and everything like that. Okay, so I think we are on to the last one. So last one is, I wanted to know which upcoming winter holiday is your favorite and how do you usually celebrate it? My winter holiday that's my favorite is probably Christmas. You're saying winter holiday, so I'm thinking you mean like Christmas, New Year's, or like, I mean, things like that. But yeah, I really love Christmas. There's something about Christmas that is so, you know, I'm not Christian. I don't identify with any religions or anything. I've talked about this before. I consider myself an agnostic, which is a person that doesn't side with atheism, doesn't side with religion, it's just kind of in the middle. So I'm not Christian, but I do love the family aspect of Christmas. I think it's great getting everyone together, giving to each other, loving each other, you know, wishing each other a happy next year and everything like that. There's just something super warm, and I love the cold and the hot chocolate, and I love Christmas. I'm probably gonna be single this year on Christmas. It's fine. I'll be standing in front of a tree by myself, hanging my ornaments. It's fine. And how do you usually celebrate it? We just go to a bunch of families' houses. We usually wake up really early in the morning, open our personal, like me, my mom, my dad, my sister's presents, and then we go to my uncle's houses, celebrate with them, and then we usually end the night at one of my aunt's houses. but it might be at our house this year, I don't know. And yeah, and we have a great time, and we have lots of food like green beans and stuffing and all the good stuff, and the meat, which I will not be eating this year. It's gonna be so hard. This is gonna be my first year doing like Thanksgiving and Christmas without eating meat, so I'm super nervous. But yeah, so that's how we celebrate it, is just bring the family around, and you know, you can celebrate it in the religious context that it was created, or you could be like me and just consider it like a family holiday. I think either one is awesome. Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna conclude my answers to my Q&A video. I hope you guys found this somewhat interesting and enlightening, so you can learn a little bit more about me. So I will see you guys next time here on Life with Chelsea, and bye-bye.